Hey, did y'all see Tyreek Hill just got arrested before the game?
Yeah, I didn't even see that one. Yeah.
I think he was on the way to the stadium. He got bumped up. They said driving violation outside the stadium, put him in cuffs. I got to look at the updates to see if they let him go because, this is season opener. So, to me, whoever that sheriff was, he must have had whoever they playing defense and fantasy. And he was like, nah, not today, buddy. Not today, buddy. I need them points. Tyreek is out of here.
But he can make bail quick as ASAP. He should have been out of there within an hour or two.
Especially if it's not nothing like crazy, huh?
He probably was out, but they had to, investigate like why he was arrested, make sure it's not no drugs involved or possession. But the world is changing, man. It used to be a time when certain people got special treatment, and that was okay because they understood what these people represented to the masses. Now, every little bitch ass police officer, whoever, we're so integrated. We have so much access to information. It's like everybody's trying to be an activist. Everybody's trying to like get their little 15 seconds of fame. And it's like people don't even think about like the bigger picture when they do things now. It's like, bro, thousands of fans came to see this dude play football. And you're going to put your own little personal bullshit in front of that. Where you could have just gave bro a warning like, look, man, I'm not like, don't do this no more. I understand you got somewhere to go. It's like if a cop lets you go because you late to work and you was speeding. I've had a cop tell me, man, just get to work, man. Don't trip,
Yeah, but the thing you forgetting is like you said, people don't have special treatment. They give them special treatment right there by arresting them before the game. Like it's just not a positive special treatment. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. Like they
got pulled over.
Yeah, they pulled him over.
I hear what Cuz trying to go with that.
They pulled him over.
They pulled him over, arrested him for no other reason besides he's Tyreek Hill.
I agree with you though, Brandon. Arresting Tyreek Hill is absurd. Ain't like he was up at 2-3 in the morning joyriding. He on his way to the stadium, on his way to work. So I don't.
Bro, just had a light skinned moment, nigga. Like for real, nigga. Like, I didn't think that shit was real right now.
Hey, that was crazy.
What you mean?
He said, "Y'all got a special treatment for you, boy.
He gave
special black treatment."
Well, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. And they take regular niggas and fuck their day up every day.
Now, but you don't arrest an NFL superstar before the game. That's absurd. What that was all ego from that officer.
You fucking the money up.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that's why he's going to arrest him even more.
And what we know about athletes, once you set the precedent of arresting them, every cop who run into them is now looking for I don't know if y'all remember the story of Mike Tyson.
So what was actually the charges? Do anybody know?
They said it was some let me look it up because I got the article.
I'm really Brandon. Surprised Brandon even saying this right now.
That's because
I think he been saying he deserved it.
Not that he deserved it, but I'm confused as to why you think because you're Tyreek Hill that they're not gonna treat you like you a nigga still.
I am a conservative. I'm just confused about that conservatives are all about the money and the bottom line. What does it do for you to get an arrest on Tyreek Hill on damn near game day?
It don't do nothing. I'm not saying it does anything. I'm just saying
it is actually game day. Not even damn near. This is hours before the game. He's in handcuffs. So what does that even do to his psyche?
If you found cocaine on him or something like that, I get that.
It's understandable. Yeah.
If he beating his bitch up, I get that. Bro, you just being petty at this point because the police, especially now, the police barely enforce crime as it is, especially in Kansas City.
So this is what it was. It was for reckless driving.
Come on,
Tyreek Hill driving into the stadium was stopped by police officers before being handcuffed and placed face down into the pavement by officers.
So he was down there already at the stadium.
He was at the stadium. That's what I'm saying. He got cuffed outside the stadium. Like he's pulling into the stadium.
Right.
They pulled him over for reckless driving, which is absurd. Like Brandon said, this dude's worth millions of dollars. You could have bumped him up, say, "Hey, bro, slow down. Oh man, you Tyreek Hill. Man, have a good game today, man. Just slow it down."
Was it an away game?
No.
That's home game.
This home game.
Which makes it worse.
That it does.
This home game.
Hey.
So that was an officer who he was hating, bro. Because I'm looking at him. He looked like he got that look. He got that cut like he not fucking with niggas at all.
That's what they do, though. That's why I'm confused as to what y'all saying.
You got people.
They do that to regular niggas every single game.
How many NFL players been arrested outside the stadium on game day? Name one.
Probably none.
Listen, bro.
Exactly. That's what we saying.
Listen, bro. You got Venezuelan migrants who went and was robbing shit who got out on $1,000 bond, my nigga. Like, if you're enforcing the law.
Are they black?
Listen. if
Are they
you're
successful?
Listen, they're letting black people out too.
I'm asking you though. Are
Listen,
they black and are they successful?
That's
what I was getting at with the special treatment.
That-
If a cop on a power trip sees Tyreek Hill driving to the game
Right.
and he does anything wrong, what do you think the police officer is going to do? Oh, that's Tyreek Hill. If he's on a power trip, like y'all are saying, or he has that look, you think he's going to say?
Maybe that's the new generation.
I'm saying, do you think? I'm talking about the police officer.
I'm
gonna be real.
How I feel about
This is why
it.
we're speaking
You
on
think
it,
the
though,
police
because
officer is going to be like, oh, I'm gonna give him a pass.
Yes.
I'm gonna
9
pull
times
this
out
nigga
of
Yes,
10, I
he's
expect an
Tyreek
NFL player
Hill.
to get a pass. We're not
Listen,
going to
man.
see Tom Brady. We're not going to see Wes Walker. We're not going to see none of these niggas laying face down
No.
at the stadium.
No.
We know why he's rushing through the stadium. He's trying to. It's game day.
Right.
It's game
Yeah.
time. We know he's trying to get to work.
Nigga mentioned, but you mentioned Tom
I
Brady
know.
and Wes Walker.
I know.
Two white. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. Like,
But-
it doesn't matter that he's Tyreek
What
Hill.
we're trying to
A cop on a power trip is
what
going to
we're
do whatever
trying
he's
what
going
we're
to do.
trying to get you to understand, I think we coming from a different generation. Back in the day, racism be damned. A cop was letting that nigga slide off of the fact this is our star player.
I get you,
We
bro.
in Miami. These niggas nowadays, everybody feels like they're a star now because the internet.
You niggas
Everybody
crazy, bro.
wants to be recognized.
this
for
what Kylie- see,
something.
Kylie
They was
probably
beating
don't-
niggas in the middle of the street, and you talking about cops
Not NFL
But look,
players.
giving
hold
niggas
on,
passes
because you making a point.
more than they was now.
Listen, the athlete always got the pass. If we just look historically in history, before college were integrated, when there was no blacks allowed, guess who was the first blacks allowed? It wasn't the scholars, it wasn't the doctors, it wasn't the lawyers, it was the athletes that they let on them campuses. When they was like, you niggas can't come here and go to school here,
How's that
the
privilege, though?
athletes, they let them come. Meaning that they always got special treatment because it's money. It's money involved.
Being a
You
token is not
being
special
here,
treatment, bro.
you crazy as hell.
Being a
You,
token is not special treatment.
Tyreek Hill being at that game is generating money for the Dolphins. It's generating ticket sales. It's generating merch sales. So he's hands off. I guarantee you that officer is gonna get a tap
gonna
on the
get in
shoulder.
trouble. He gonna get in
He gonna
trouble.
get a tap on the shoulder. Man, what the fuck wrong
Yeah,
with you?
they
Your
clowned
ass
his-
on desk
they
duty for the
clowned
next
his
6
ass.
months, nigga.
Hey, if you saw the movie 42 with Jackie Robinson, remember when the Klan stopped the fucking bus? Like, send that nigga off the bus. Man, the white niggas came out with baseball bats beating them niggas down. Why? Athletes have always gotten special treatment.
Always.
Always.
But to Cali point, it has been moments where black people wasn't even allowed to go in the same hotel rooms and same shit as the other players.
and
So
be rich,
Right.
and be
yeah,
famous.
so it is
Name
two
'em.
sides to every coin.
When-
Nigga,
Who?
nigga, before
Who was the
we
first
integrated-
baseball
Who?
player dude that got into the baseball
Wasn't it
league?
Jackie Robinson?
Jackie
It might-
Robinson.
he was one of the ones that was getting treated
Yeah,
different.
some people couldn't go
Yeah.
through
Nigga,
the front door.
musicians, you got people like Frank Sinatra who, I'm just going to just give it to entertainment in general. He was fucking with black people who were musicians, and they would go to certain hotels, and it was like, hey, you niggas can't come here. I don't give a fuck how famous you is.
And
In
you got-
2024,
so I-
who's getting arrested before the game? Y'all niggas
I'm not
crazy.
saying- I never
Nobody's
said
getting
that.
arrested
Nobody
before the
said
game.
that.
We're not
That's
making
not
excuses.
happening.
But
He's saying why the cop is still going rogue on the way he's going
But
rogue.
you got to understand
what
when.
it is.
But you got to understand when black celebrities was discriminated against back in the day. That's because there were other rich white people around who was like, "You gonna let that nigga come through the front door?" So there was like a consensus. This is just Tyreek Hill and a punk ass cop by themselves.
That's my
in
point,
front of
though.
a fucking stadium.
That's my
He
point.
could have just let the nigga slide with a warning.
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you what it
Slow
was.
down.
Nah, that's facts.
Tyreek was driving in a car that was worth more than his yearly salary,
Bro was jealous.
and he was feeling some type of way. He was like, "I'm gonna get at him some type of way. The only way I know how." You put him face down before the game. Now, okay, if he was reckless driving, you gave him a ticket. All right, cool. But to put him in cuffs and put him face down, that's where it became personal. Because, I mean, reckless driving, you're not going to jail for that.
That's what I was finna say.
wasn't
Ain't that even a
He wasn't
ticket?
under the
Yeah.
influence. That's a ticket going your way. Okay, yeah, I know
Bro.
you hating. I'm a rich NFL. I'm
mere-
ripping this up. I'm to the game.
Let me tell you how cold it is. The mere fact that Tyreek Hill complied with the shit, Tyreek Hill could have made a huge scene right there and probably got a huge lawsuit. Nigga, I'm not getting out the car. I'm scared. That nigga pulled the gun on me. Tyreek Hill complied with you. He got out the car. He laid face down. You know what, Mr. Hill? I'm going to let you off with a warning this time. I didn't realize it was you. Or either, hey, man, you know what? You're driving a little bit fast. I know you got somewhere to go. I know who you are. Just slow it down. Whatever.
I'm just saying,
Tyreek
at any
probably-
moment,
It's game day. We don't know what
at
he
any
gonna do.
moment, if a police officer wants to power trip, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are, they're gonna power trip.
We know
That's-
we
that's-
know we know all
we're
that.
not in
That's
disagreement
all
with
I'm
that.
We're not saying that, but the
saying-
odds of that happening shouldn't have happened at the end
It
of the
shouldn't
day.
happen, but I'm just saying.
But
that
even
it-
Tyreek
it-
Hill's probably thinking in his mind, let me hurry up and go make bail. I probably got 4 hours before the game start. Get me to the station. Let me get the fuck up out of here and get back to my game.
Well, at the end of the day, if he is power tripping, if he by some stroke of luck he's watching this, hey officer shitbag, don't arrest the best player on the team or even harass him.
You're crazy, bro.
On the day of the
I
game.
can't believe you had his point.
We giving game. We giving game right now.
believe it. How you
Officer shitbag, use situational awareness and don't arrest the damn player on the team that's gonna bring your city millions and millions of dollars.
Listen,
That's crazy.
as
Hold on,
we
hold on.
get-
But
go ahead.
you the first nigga when it's an unnamed black nigga to say where's the accountability for him. When it's Tyreek Hill, you're not saying nothing. Not saying that he deserved it, but I'm just saying your viewpoint and your words right now are completely different when it's a black famous person compared to somebody who's a no name. And that's crazy to me.
If you
personally.
say the same, if you just say the same thing but say it much slower,
What you mean? I just said
you'll
that-
understand. You'll understand where I'm coming from.
What you mean?
No, I understand personal accountability, bro. But bro was driving fast. All I'm saying is he was driving fast. That's not somewhere you got to pull a nigga out the car,
I'm not
put him
saying
face
that it
down
is.
on the
I'm not saying
ground.
that
Like
it
I
is.
wouldn't agree with that for nobody, really. Especially when the police aren't even enforcing the law as it is. Like I get Tyreek Hill. Now if we're saying the law is the law and let's arrest everybody, deport these fucking migrants because the law is the law. Get these bums out of my damn driveway because the law is the law. We're not even enforcing the laws on a day-to-day basis. But now, because it's a celebrity, oh, let me be on that. How many crimes did that nigga let slide that day and decided to go up on Tyreek Hill? Like, don't make it arbitrary. If you're going to do it consistently, let's do it. But if you're not, then don't pick on him specifically.
Man,
That's
let's
all I'm
keep it
saying.
100. It was hate from the officer. We all know how that go.
How do
If
we
you-
know he's even driving reckless?
I'm just saying, it doesn't even matter. If it's Tyreek Hill, it's before game day, it's in Miami, he's at the stadium. We know what it is. The racist cop, he was hating. Tyreek was in a car that cost more than he's gonna ever be able to afford in his life, and this is the only way that he could get some type of get back. We all know what's going on. If you from the hood, you know how this go. You could be a regular, everyday working class Joe. If you got a nice car, they pulling you over. What, you a drug dealer? What, you got guns in here? Like we know what's going on by now. But like to Brandon's point, in 2024, that just doesn't happen. And I guarantee you that officer finna get disciplined because them complaints is finna come down from higher ups. You talking billionaire owners. What? You got my star athlete face down before the game? Is you crazy?
Yep.
That officer getting in trouble. Guarantee you that.
And they're thinking about the potential, like what could happen in a situation. Because there's some athletes that ain't laying on the ground for your ass. Fuck you, I ain't laying on the ground. Could you imagine them doing that to Jordan? Nigga, you damn near
Nigga,
cause a riot.
Jordan would have got a pass. But at the end of the day, Tyreek Hill be on fucking time with being late to your damn game.
Facts. And that's on us to hold him accountable.
I don't know if he was late or not, so I ain't gonna say that.
But period.
Regardless if he is or not, you speed to
Don't
get there.
put your ass in a situation to where shit could go left, because bro could have literally not been here right now off of some dumb shit. So to black people, don't take this as an excuse to try to argue with the cops and I'm a speed and they shouldn't arrest me. We're just saying it was a bad call on the cops' part, also a bad call on Tyreek Hill's part.
I don't know. I ain't blaming Tyreek for that because we don't know what it was. He could have been there early for the game. The officer just seen him and bumped him up. We don't know if he was driving reckless. We don't know if he was speeding. This is just the officer's word versus the reports that we got. Now, I'm pretty sure they got cameras out there, so I'm pretty sure some footage, TMZ gonna get hold of that footage and release it. You know, TMZ know everything. So,
Well, there's body cam.
So, yeah. So, I mean, come on. Body cams go on and off. I mean, like, unedited footage from the
him
stadium
speeding
to
or
show
something.
how
Yeah.
he was driving to get pulled over. So once that comes out, we can give more analysis.